Oh, it's a disgusting rainy day. But here we are, dominating the map as always. Welcome yourselves back into Manor Lords, guys. I hope you're having a good day. Just listen. You know, we're just chilling with the music. Here we are. Soldiers are on their way back from us taking the other settlement. So, what we did do was actually take over both Zweau and Eschenhau. Now, the plan, hopefully, for today is to settle Eschenhau, and we're going to do it pretty quickly, right? So as they come back, we're going to spend a bit of time doing so. So why not? Let's get stuck straight in, right? So here we are blessed with what is going to be classed as some pretty good food. So camp. Well, camp. This doesn't really matter because it's going to disappear, but we're going to pop them literally along the King's Road kind of here. I'm tempted to just go straight into the average stuff here. There's no use in the tools, but I'm thinking about the bread. Although it is raining, so this is going to be a bit of a problem. Let's just go simple. And what we'll do is we're going to pause it straight up. And we're going to get stuck straight in with our logging camp to start. So this is all going to be pretty straightforward. And actually, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go off the edge here. I'm going to put that at the highest priority. And then what month are we in? We're in July, so we're going to go ahead with berries, but let's get a few roads sorted. So let's bring you. Let's not go too far. So just to there, and then we'll probably just fork off this into the fishing. And then we're going to bring over to the meat, like so. This is going to be a bit of a more rigid settlement. There we go. We'll zoom out. We've got some basic road layouts in, as you can see, and we can just let this kind of play. We want these in ASAP. So what we're going to do is get the granary and stuff set up as well. This is going to be a fairly small settlement, I think. And we're going to start with both storage bits right there. And what we'll do before we do anything else is ensure that marketplace is pretty sizable in the middle there. How we're going to do it is just go high, and then we can put medium stuff in afterwards, which is going to be the hunter's camp. And yes, I will be putting this in. I'm going to go as close as I can, and we're going to turn off marketplaces for that as well. And we're going to speed it up. Hopefully they'll sort it. We're going to lose probably our food and stuff here, which is going to be a problem. Everything's going to get damaged from the rain. So to be fair, if we were sensible here, we would probably get in. Yeah, we're running out of food already. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right, that food is gone already. So we're going to go berries straight in. This probably needs top priority. Let's go get that sorted. And then we'll get this kind of going as well. And we've got the 50 gold. So what I'll do is probably get in ox straight away. We'll get that kind of ordered. And that's been built. We'll start the logging camp as is. We just need to make sure we get some food on the go. And I'm just going to expand this nice and big. Like so. And logs are already in. This should be in pretty quickly. We lost the bread, which is a problem. And I think we lost the firewood. But that's okay. I'm going to pop 2 straight into the forager's hut just to get a bit of food going. And then we're going to have to consider this one in. And this is going to be relatively close to here. So we're going to have some of the industry buildings kind of coming this way. Actually, we didn't lose all of it, which is good. And the berries are already in. So, we didn't lose all the firewood. So, we're fine. And then let's focus the first set of houses. So, let's just bring this along here. We actually only have enough for one. Yeah, not quite decided on the size we're going to do yet. We do want to be able to fit a business or two. There we go. We'll keep it nice and simple for the first house there as well. What I'm going to do is pause it. We go hunting camp high, and very high. So all of these get done. It is sunny now, though, so we should be okay. We've got plenty in the royal tax reserves to get this going. And we just got to be slightly wary of the weather and stuff over here. But I think as long as we get a little bit of food in, we should be fine. Let's get one assigned to the granary here. And then we'll just leave one family building and we'll assign in and out. I think those berries are going to be gone before long anyway. I think the seasonal is good, so let's reduce that now. Plenty in there. And we're going to be able to get into the fishing anyway. I probably could have got that first. I'm not going to do it yet. We're going to wait until probably March into next year. And then the next is going to be one into the storehouse. And we're going to try and build, hopefully, as many houses as I can early on. And it's going to keep complaining, but it is what it is. So there's 3. We'll keep that going. And first marketplace is already in. Didn't take long. Did not take long for us to get this settlement going. And hopefully we'll have all of that in. So let's check in here then. Let's, what I might do is separate them out. I need to keep just one at the moment, to be fair. I think we'll just leave as is. We'll sort it later. And then we'll get in our well eventually. I don't know. Let's, industry is going to be over here. This is actually ideal. Not far at all. Let's go there. And then when the berries deplete, I'll flip them over to the meat. And we'll also go ahead and get in the first industry, which will be the tannery as always when we've got the logs. So just need to flip in and out. So firewood store is in now, so no wastage there. We should be fine with those houses hopefully coming in. So the 2 ox have come in really handy. They managed to get all the logs in as we need as well. So much quicker than normal. And whilst those build up, let's take a quick look in on some of our guys over here. So, berries are gone, but I will be assigning to these. I think we want to make sure we're getting herbs into these. So I'm actually going to build those straight away. Plenty of gold to do that, and we'll be assigning people to that when we can. So at the moment, I think we're maxed on houses over here again. I think we're safe to keep this one going. So let's look into more of a double house plot now. And I think we want to fill in kind of over here. And I think I'm going to use the vegetables from this region to help out. So I'm just going to fill in this slot here. And then over here, we're just going to maximize output. I'll probably do, yep, 3 doubles in there. And we'll let that go in. A little bit more rigid on this settlement, but this one's still fine as ever. We've got plenty of people here. What's the problem? The food did dip. Okay, we've got harvest though, haven't we, coming in? We do. Very nice. And some eggs. So we should still keep the families coming in tight in here. We've got plenty of houses to keep this one as is. And again, soldiers, I probably should be disbanding these, bless them. I just left them doing their thing. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think I've got my next lot of logs to get in the next burgage plot, so I am being wary of getting the 5 in. It's a bit skew-if, guys. Don't judge. I reckon we can get a couple of double plots here. I'm going to go for a big one in here. And then a big one this way. That's going to be 2 of our main food sources here. I'm thinking about... Well, I really don't know what I'm going to do over here, to be fair. Fuel consumption won't come in until we sort this. We still have those 8. Houses should be going in. Let's, let me take a look here. Right, berries are gone, so that can be paused. And let's go ahead and get the meat in. And then let's get the advanced on Woodcutter's Lodge kind of focusing. Chopping down this area, that's fine. Alright, and they should be sorting the houses out now. We need these in. It is September, so we want to make sure we are established. Which is good. If you hold that, it does show you. Units. Oh god, this could be a problem. This is always going to be a problem. So enemy units spotted. I feel like we may need to... Well, we'll just kind of get the guys out at the moment. I need to see where they're going to go. It is going to be a problem, right? So let's get them up. Right, we'll let it play. Quickly see. They may come this way. Okay, they're coming this way. Cool. Let's get our soldiers over here then. We have the perfect hill just to fight them here. Please come this way. Yeah, I think we should be able to flag our retinue out over here as well. I may even have time to get these guys out. No sprint though, guys. Just in case. So 4 lots of raiders. I'm not concerned. Not concerned. They're not pushing this way, which is fine. So I can leave that going. Hopefully I can get my houses in then. So, first house. And we have 30 gold. Not sure I want to mess with that yet. We're going to need our tannery in as well. So let's make sure that gets placed. Did I already do it? I didn't, did I? No, we did the well. Right, 2. So next house is going in. So let's get our industry, tannery. You can go there as well. I'll probably just extend this row this way, actually, and we'll build around it once the tents are gone. We should be good. And it'll just be getting the families in, right? Okay, we do need to flip into the... All right, how much have we got? 2 timber. Do we need that timber right now? What I'm going to do is pause that a second. Just put one in the woodcutter's lodge. Let's get the wood done, and then we'll get those flipped back over. So at the moment, we've got the food store and firewood store. They'll be unabandoned in a moment when we get more firewood in. So hopefully he goes and does that for us, and we get a nice amount going. There we go. It's coming in. Here we go. Completely forgot about this, guys. I've really messed up here. And retinue's just not in yet, which is a problem. Let's bring the archers back. Sorry, crossbowmen. We've already had one route here, which is a problem. You guys come back. That's fine. We'll just send them in. Broken our units there. Silly me. They managed to get a charge off. So you guys sprint away. You get stuck in. You get stuck in. My own fault for not paying attention. That's fine. You can turn and face and shoot again. And these guys are just too slow. You can go home. Spearmen have got it covered. No problem. Yeah, it should be pretty quick job done there. And we're going to need a graveyard over here to sort this. There we go. Right, remember, note to self, do not forget next time. But yeah, let's get corpse pit in. Chuck that over here. And we'll leave this kind of playing 2x. Terrible, terrible deaths. And I think we'll still be sensible. Get a veggie garden in and we'll expand the burgage plot. And then the other one is almost in. That'll be all of our buildings. How is food looking? So we've got the meat in. We've actually got the hides now. So I could probably go ahead and pause the hunting camp and unpause the storehouse, which will then get our marketplace back up and running. And that should level us out. Cool. With those expansions, we've got enough to get our family in. The next thing is going to be planks and then extra housing to accommodate. We may need to wait until through the winter, though. But that's okay. We'll get some really basic small houses just covering here a little bit longer. These could well be our businesses. And there we go. 3 more houses in. Job done. Okay, let's head on over to sell bits. And let's see how the grain and stuff's doing. Let's come out of our build menu. Okay, we got the increase point. That's perfect. So we got our wheat and barley. Lovely. And then that should start the process of threshing and getting all that sorted. So they should plow these pretty quickly. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, which is good. And back over here then, we did get our point in Eschenhau. And this is where it matters. All year round fishing. I mean, we've got to try it. I'm just going to grab that. It's going to be our next food source anyway. So we'll get that going. And yeah, I don't know how effective it is. I have no idea, guys. First time I'm going to be using it. You're here with me to enjoy that. So yeah. Okay, let's flip between the next industry now. And that is going to be some planks. And before we go any further, let's just bring a road up here. So I can effectively branch around the back and have some kind of actual movement between our industry area. Then Woodcutter's Lodge. I mean, I'll leave it running for now. I don't think we're going to need any more. I think we've got the houses in now, so plenty spare. We're on 51%, so we just need to get rid of this next bit before moving on, which is actually going to be the tannery. So what I'll do is pause the Woodcutter's Lodge. Let's unpause the tannery. Get a couple of these in. We've got enough firewood to last us and enough food. And then we'll flip to the planks afterwards, which is enough to get us going. All right, leather is in, so we can officially pause the tannery now. And let's just let them build the saw pit. Noslo is apparently running out of food. No, you're not. Maybe you are. I mean, you're back to there, right? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Let's get you back in and replenished. We're going to have to wait for those families to replenish next month. And we'll work on a bit more food. So we got our orchards in, didn't we? We're just waiting for the families to kind of occupy them to actually make them of use. But if we look at our pasture now, I don't know whether at what point, I think I might wait till 100 sheep before we start slaughtering them. They're getting pretty full, so we're going to need more. I do definitely want my sheep empire to be incredible, though. So don't hate me. But we're going to continue this on in this fashion. Because actually, quite frankly, it looks cool. Can I squeeze one in there? That is the question. I can. Look at that. And then we'll get one going here. more than enough sheepy spaces there as well. I'm just keeping an eye on the frames to see how we get on. I think at the moment we seem to be more than okay. All right, let's get the planks on the go. So we need 20. Let's get that set up now as well. So 20, we'll have a 1 reserve on the saw pit, and then we'll get that assigned over. We need that timber for the next one as well, and the church is going to be coming in. So the idea is to hopefully get a family in ASAP. We're on 54, so it should do it. We did well getting in the food variety early on, so we did end up with both the meat and berries in. So pretty effective, actually, even though we lost the bread, so pretty good. There we go, we hit directly on 50%, and we got our family in, which is exactly what we needed. So do we give fishing a go? I think so. I'm going to try it, guys, because I just feel like I want to. I'm going to pop it off this road here, I think. No marketplace. We'll see how we get on. I think the spoil rate of fish isn't the best. And then just to keep us good, I think, well, there's 5 months and we're in December, so I still don't even think we need that. I may go ahead. Yep, let's go ahead and get the clothing in. And do we have our planks? We do. It is officially church time. Let's go right there. And then I can probably... Wow, we could set up marketplace and sell some of the planks. I might just... We'll get 20 and then we'll turn it off, right? I think that's fair. So we've got some just sat there. And then we'll set up this garden for vegetables as well, and we'll expand it. And clothing stall is in. Here we go. So we're going to slowly see that come in. We're down to just the berries at the moment. How is my fish doing? Have you done it yet? Not quite. Get that priority then. I'm going to pause the saw pit. It's already in. Let's get the building done. So it's going to take some time to get the resources across, but that's okay. I think we can let that tick and potentially get in more of the logging camp. They've cut out a lot of trees already, though, so we may need that forester in. To be fair, I could just move the workspace for now. As long as we don't go near the berries, but I think it doesn't hurt to get a forester in anyway. And fish place is good to go. Okay, let's get one assigned and let's work on some fish. I'm so excited. So did I read that you can salt the fish, or is that... We need a smokehouse, right? That's what we need. Thinking Father's Frontier. But good news is we're going to have families in every time now. And that ox that we ordered never came in. And it's because I didn't have a hitching post for it. Let's get that one upgraded. And let's get a few more built in. I'm going to see if I can self-sustain before I move on over here. This is just going to be a little hitching post spot for now. Just going to chuck a few in. And how's that looking? Cool. I'm going to high priority the wooden church next. And we've got the extra family now. So if we look over, we're just going to turn back on the woodcutter's lodge. And we're officially on 20 pop over here. Let's check in on the army as well. I think they're all replenished now from the deaths that we missed. How's my bread empire looking? Not the best. We have more tier 3s we can get though. I think we're just sat on loads of grain and flour here. We are. Alright. Tell you what, let's get 1 in the windmill. Let's go to 3 in the communal oven. We have more than enough people spare. And then I'll just go ahead and assign to the foragers' huts in a moment. Ready. So we'll get the berries going as well. Forgot that I put this little forager's hut out here. We're going to get another work camp set up as well. I'm tempted to get just more wood in and see if there's anything else we can sell wood-wise. Or if there's any way we can make more money. I don't think there is. At the moment, it's just... We're doing pretty well on the thingies. Which is always going to be a problem in the winter, right? We just need that bread to get threshed up and ready. But yeah, we had a rubbish yield, didn't we? So we'll be good on the next one. And I think we want this packing station now. So let's see what we can offer. I think we can offer cloaks. So what I'm going to do... Or yarn, actually. We can offer yarn. We make a lot of that. So let's go ahead. And let's max out the Weaver's Workshops. We've got 2 full maxed. And let's get our first packing station in. We'll just get the one that's going to transfer stuff over. So what I'll do is probably just have it over here. Just so it's out of the way. I know it's not efficient, but it just means I know where it is. So we're going to get that built. What we're going to do is transfer, I think it's going to be the bread. Because we're not quite there with the beer yet. We have a little bit of ale, but it's not enough to make it good. I think this is a much more stable region, actually. And we'll upgrade that. We're into February. How many years in are we? 11 years now, guys. It is going well. And look at that. We're already ready for the tier 2. So 2 of these to tier 2 would bring us, which, by the way, I'm going to do both the big houses when I can. I could do one of these smaller ones, and then we'll get the point. And we are good. So plenty of families. How's the wood situation? Pretty good right now. Let's go ahead and get the variety still. Let's turn on the hunting camp once more. And I think we officially have some fish. Be interesting to see how quick the shoal go down as well. Nothing too exciting, but these houses do have some fish in, which is nice to see. And then the remainder of you builders, why don't you get me some more houses in? That is a fantastic idea. Let's get a double plot in there, and then we'll work this way along here. Boom. Right, plenty of accommodation and houses in here now, and obviously that church coming in puts us in a really good standing. And sell bits? I didn't even think I was ready for a level up with you. This is fantastic. And we could get our baker's ovens in. Boom. So these little houses that we wanted to focus on the businesses now, we can effectively just turn them into. So where's my smaller ones? We've got brewery, cobbler shop, brewery. And then there's a few of these. So you're going to become my bakers. And you guys, I'll leave the communal oven running for now just on a little bit, because we do have plenty of flour. And we'll keep this spinning. Right, we have lots of bread in to make this work. So off over to the packing station. Let's barter with sell bits. And we are going to send cloaks, and we're going to receive bread. I don't think there's a way. Can I... Don't think you can limit this. I would like a limit on these. So we always hold like 20 or something, you know. Definitely getting a little bit dicey. Food needs are great over here, though. It's so nice to have all the families and kind of the ability to keep it going. I want to upgrade this one first. We need that to kind of go in. Those guys first. I think those houses are closer, aren't they? They are. We're already hitting tier 2 on this one, guys. Not bad at all. And how does that fishing shack look? It's very basic, isn't it? So our little fishing shack out in the snow, ready to earn us the food there. It's cool either way. I'm happy. But yeah, we are officially in March now, so we're really good over here. What's the next level? Got that upgrade happening, haven't we? So I don't need to worry too much. That just needs firewood, and then we can get this one upgraded, which I actually want to wait for. And then I can replenish our berries, and that one's always going to have a good variety. Nuzlow's back in business on something. Some yields coming in here. Not the meat, let me tell you that. And how's my honey doing? So honey, it's definitely... Well, we have obviously scaled, so just looking here, it's not getting as much as I'd like in, actually. Maybe it has been fixed. It's definitely coming across, but... That bread is fab. Let's see how the packing station's doing. Alright, let's follow our family and see how the barter's working. They don't have the mule yet, so they can't grab a lot. We're just waiting for it to come in. They are off, though. Off they go to collect the goods. Eschenhau has leveled once more. Off they go. So into the... Well, where's it going to be? They're going to grab it from the... They've got a long way to come. We now have our bakeries as well. I'm going to set a reserve in here to try and get loads in there. Production limit. No production limit, just bake. I think you have to have this turned on, right? Maybe completely wrong. Looks that way. I do not want marketplaces from you guys either. So bakers should be good. Oh, look at all this over here as well. Plenty. There's people living in here. It's growing too quick. I need more houses. Not going to put businesses in yet. I'm just going to expand them for now. So I've got living quarters. Because we're actually on 195 pop over here now. Really, really good. Oh, man, just feels good. And Eschenhau, let's go into what we want then. So, feels like we're going to have to go trading. I might try the apples once more over here. So we've got like just this could be a bit of a food hub based on what we have with the fish. So we're always going to have some sort of food. I do want to try them out a bit more. So, yeah, and I think, well, if we wanted to farm, even with rye, it's a bit of a naff zone. So it's just not good at all. but I will keep the upgrades coming. We're going to need to make some money soon, so I think just upgrading these for the freebie bits of money is always going to be good before we get businesses attached to their housing. So let's go ahead and just chuck all of those in. Everything is just good over here. Plenty of fuel. We have meat, we have berries, and we have fish. I do think starting on the fish one is a good one. That is like quite a lot of food that you get for free, and it's growing. So yeah, I don't know how many fish huts you could potentially get on top of that. But yeah, we can grab in the berries as well. We probably want to expand that too. So yeah, pretty good zone really. So the easiest way for us to tell if we're getting anything in will be if we see cloaks, which we do see cloaks over in Sell Bits. So that is another food item, that clothing item that these guys can get in. There's cloaks in the houses too. Check that out. We have 15 cloaks knocking about. So Packing Station is doing a great job. And hopefully that should reset our economy and allow us to just buy loads of stuff in. The other way is we do it into trade like this. So we sell bread through this means. So we export, we untick, and we export. I don't think you need the trade route. So it costs 4 gold to buy it in from there. And then over here. Yeah, I don't think it's good to do that yet though. That's good to do. But we'll keep it in the back burner for now. We'll keep it on no trade. And what I will be doing over here is forcing in more carrots, because we could just sell them across as well, need be. I want a good surplus. So all in all though, this is great. Let's get this going. Upgraded and ready. I want to see these apples come in. I see 60 ale in here. You guys need to get transporting because the guys aren't happy. Get it in. All right, I've let this a little bit of time to grow. Let's get that expanded. So we're getting a little bit of money in on the regional wealth. I think it is time to get our marketplace over here as we have the spare people. So let's go ahead. I say marketplace. We're going to need our trading posts. We're going to go try and be a little bit closer to town this time to see if that works as well. And we've got our forester's hut. So I'm going to just casually put in one person. I'm just going to force them to plant pretty close to our logging camp. Timber's good. We got room to grow still as well. Very cute little area, to be fair. This was the zone I built on for my... Is it 2,000 pop in the one zone I managed over here, didn't I? And I think with one of the spare people, we'll turn back on the saw pit, because we do have the production limit set. So we can't overdo it anyway. And food is just incredible right now. This is just too good. I have no qualms with this. We even have the vegetable in. That did not take long. And then Sell Bits. I think we just need to go crazy on the farms once more as well. So I kind of want to just push that even more. So let's go up and set some more fields now. Right, our farmhouses are right in dead center here. We don't want them to have to travel too far. We could always set up a couple of smaller ones. We have a lot of fields on the go this time around though. Look at that. There is so much yield. I think they're ploughing and managing it just fine. I think over here is good. So we're going to start with this zone. And then I'm going to basically try and fit in there, which I'm happy with that. And then we'll bring another one over here. Right, let's get these 3 up for the others. It scares me. This is a lot of farms. And there we go. All on. Some barley, some are not. So we are good. Another 3 they can go out and do. It is already May, so we won't really get the yield on that, but that's okay. What we can then do is continue to assign 1 in each. We've got to keep up our bread trade with the other place, right? And honey has 20 plus the 6 that we see there. I am tempted to try and pause and unpause these to see if it does go better, because I'm not getting as many as I did in the last settlement. So I wonder if I pause those up, we do see some kind of change there. Right, there's a continual amount of bread in here, so that's really, really good. I'm just hoping now for these orchards to come in. So we've got 2 large ones over here. We just need families to move in, and we can't get them to move in until we fix our other problems, right? So Eschenhau is still progressing really, really nicely. We have another point. So we have the double yield here. I think I'm just going to grab these 2. So we're just going to grab that as well. Not sure how many points we have. We're already a large village. I think we get a couple more points, don't we? So we should be fine to keep going. We've got 2 more spare spaces. We're going to need to expand where possible. So we're starting to see a little bit of money in now. Plenty of fish. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and keep it going. Just getting a few more houses here. I think just one across the back is a good veggie one there. And then we'll fill this row in here. Got some nice little houses there as well. Cool. Good job. Keep it going, guys. You're doing great. Bear in mind, we're not even occupying the marketplace yet, the trading post. We're still working on that, so we don't need to worry. We're still solid here and earning gold just from the monthly income. So the ploughing is continuing. It's all the way in June already, so we're kind of behind on that. They are sowing, but they've already sown this one, so we may see... Yeah, we're going to see a little bit from that, at least. May see a tiny bit of wheat from this one. No storage left for production in the bakery. Okay, is our granary full? Nope. Feel free to go ahead. Let's get one more in there to do more transporting. Bakeries need emptying right here. Yeah, 44 bread sat in that one. Oh yes, 164. Very nice. We are nearly 400 pop over here, so it's not too bad. And I think our next retinue, we can actually go ahead and hire the rest in. So let's go and do that as well. So we've got 2 full retinues. Let's close that off. And we've still got enough to make tax, I think. But guys, as always, established our 3rd settlement. That is going to be where we end this one out. Look, as we look over now, we've almost got these combining fields. It's pretty nuts how many fields we have over here, isn't it? So that's really, really looking cool. And to be honest, I think we're going to be... Our sausage empire is almost there. And then our 3rd quaint settlement over here looks fantastic. Love it. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate you. Thumbs up and all that. It really, really does help. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.